What's up, guys? Happy Monday. So for today's workout, you will need your burrito. If you have some dumbbells, you can use dumbbells in substitution for this, or if you have a barbell, you want to have that handy too. If not, we can do everything with the burrito. So starting for our warm-up, we're going to get started with 3 rounds of 30 high knees. So in place, bringing those knees up high. If you can't jump for whatever reason, you're just going to step those knees up. You can do that at a fast or slow pace, depending on where you're at. You have 10 double arm strict press with your burrito or with your dumbbells. So starting in that front rack position, ending locked out overhead. After that, you have 30 glute bridges. So laying on your back, you're going to start raising your hips up and then keep your core squeezed really tight at the top so he's not hyper extending. You're really focusing on pinching your butt cheeks together and squeezing really tight. So a lot of reps on those. Get a nice little pause at the top for 30 reps. After that, you have 10 up downs. We have a couple of different variations of this. So you can put your hands down to the ground, jump your feet back, jump back up and stand. Or if you need to step back, you're more than welcome to step back, protect those Achilles, especially since we're just getting warm. Okay, so we can always adjust that to become more difficult as the warm-up goes on. After that, you have 30 jumping jacks. So arms and legs out at the same time and back in at the same time. Great to work on our coordination a little bit. Going from there, we have 10 single leg deadlifts on your right and 10 single leg on your left. For this in the warm-up, we're just going to be using our body weight. So no need to grab the burrito for this or your barbell or anything like that. So you're trying to keep the weight in the heel of the foot. If you can go all the way down and touch the floor, that would be ideal. If not, just go to mid-shin. This is a great opportunity to work on some balance and coordination, and this will help us whenever we have weight in our hands as well. All right. You're going to go through 3 rounds of that, guys, and then we will be moving on to the strength portion. So for your strength, you have 5 rounds of a superset. So this is not for time, so you'll just kind of bebop back and forth between these 2 movements for 5 rounds total. Your first movement is a tempo strict press. So you can use your burrito or use the dumbbell. You're going to start with it on one side. You're going to go up for 2 seconds. 1, 2, hold for 1, and down. 1, 2. Now the reps here, you'll do the same thing for the same amount of reps on the other side. See how that burrito wanted to kind of pull away? So you're going to try to press that straight up by your side, keeping nice and controlled core. If you need to place your other hand on your core, that might help you stabilize. Okay, so for performance, you're getting 8 reps on your right, 8 reps on your left. Athletic, 6 and 6, and health is 4 and 4. After you complete those tempo strict press, tempo single arm strict press, you're going to lay on the ground. We have hollow rocks next. So if you're doing performance, you're going to get 20 hollow rocks. Athletic is 15, and health is 10. Okay, so keep a nice tight core. Your back should be nice like a rocking chair. Okay, so nice and fluid. If you need to bend those legs up, especially as you get tired, you're looking for the hips to come up off the ground and the shoulders to come up off of the ground. Okay, so it's not just the shoulders. The hips coming up too is going to help you feel that in that lower abdomen. Okay, so you're going to go through that sequence, tempo strict press and hollow rocks for 5 rounds. All right, after you do that, you're going to start your workout for the day. So you have a 15-minute AMRAP today. It is a ladder, so those are kind of fun because the way that this one increases is by 5 reps, which is a pretty hefty increase. So it's going to start off feeling really great and fast, and then it's going to start feeling like, oh man, like the reps are getting a little more, and the burpees are getting a little longer. So keep that in mind as you're going, that you maybe don't start off Ricky Bobby. Just kind of like wait until 5 minutes in or so and kind of see how you're feeling. You have rep scheme of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, so on and so forth until the 15 minutes is up. You have burpees over the burrito. So we're going to do these laterally. Just treat it like a barbell. So he's going to burpee and go down, chest all the way to the ground, and then jump over the burrito. And that would count as 1 rep. Every time you jump over is 2. If you're doing performance, you're going to jump both feet over. If you're doing athletic, you can step over. Yeah, be careful. Step over. And if you need to sub back that burpee, go ahead and just up, down, and then jump or step over. Okay? Cool. So either one are great options. After you get done with those 5 burpees over the burrito, you're going to get 5 burrito deadlifts or barbell deadlifts or dumbbell deadlifts or whatever tools you're utilizing today. So he's going to pick it up, start from mid-shin, and then go all the way to a standing position. Really making sure here to push the butt back, keep just a slight bend in the knees so he's feeling those hamstrings engage as he goes down. Cool? Perfect. Then you go back and forth between those 2 movements for 15 minutes. To cool down today, you have 2 minutes on the right, 2 minutes on the left, standing couch stretch. So just holding that leg like you're getting ready to run. You know, that's what I always think of when I see this stretch. Every time somebody's about to run, they're like, oh, this is what I got to do. So this is great if you can do it without holding on to anything to work on balance. If you want to emphasize that stretch a little bit, you're just going to squeeze the glute of the bent leg. Okay, so that's going to help you feel that through the quad and through that hip flexor. I hope you guys enjoyed today, and we'll see you soon.